major. Like at Interscope, it was, you know, always just whatever we really wanted to sign that we felt incredibly excited about, and also that would fit in that system. But it was very individual. So it was like, if I knew I wanted to put the work in with whatever team was around said artist, and them being ready was just as much as like how much I believed in them and how much I believed in the people around them. Right. But now I look at labels of all sizes. I look at the streaming. I just look at them all as like tools. I don't really necessarily see, like, it really just depends on like what your end goal is. You know, like what you think you need to help. I don't know, to help build your viability as an artist. Like, do you need the support? Do you need the money? Do you need streaming relationships? Do you need, you know, what do you need in addition to like your talent to kind of decide, I guess, like where you're gonna sign and if you're gonna sign.
No, absolutely. There are so many options these days. So as someone that runs a label, it's by getting to know the artist that you can determine, like, okay, they feel like they're a good fit for our type of label, or maybe they should be on a major label, or maybe they should just do their TuneCore thing for a little while, you know, because you always want to make sure it's the right fit, you know, and that they're ready for those responsibilities and that they're in that part of their career. And so to me, that's important for our working relationship to sort of determine that.
Do you feel like you guys as a label find artists that you love that need development and will develop them, or do you kind of like wait till you guys follow it and wait till it gets more farther along?
No, for the most part, if we love it already or we see the potential in it, we'll, you know, that's like part of our thing. Like, we get in early when we believe in it early before anyone else. There are some times where, like, I like it, but it's not quite, like, you can tell there's still a little bit of figuring out to do before it even gets to our stage. So there are some times where it's like, let's keep an eye on this and see where it goes from here.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's kind of what makes you guys special, though, is that you would put in the work, because there are just so many that wouldn't start at the beginning and put in the work to actually make it happen. And there are so many labels that are, you know, research labels that wait till it gets to a certain point.
And that's the business they're in, right? Yeah. That's, you know, I think they're kind of transparent, I think, especially now. Yeah. I think they're more transparent of like, look, like, we're a platform. We're a platform, and we need X, Y, and Z, and we're going to give you X dollars. And then there's so many people that have their own teams that really do a lot on their own and are connected to culture in ways that the labels really can't. Right. And so I think that then they also feel like, well, here, I'm going to give you X dollars and X access, and then you guys got to figure it out. So,
yeah, I think what you said is important. It's important to talk to the artist and the team before you sign to say, what are you trying to achieve? And are we the right team to do that with? You know, or else it can get messed up if the expectations are different.